This is a demonstration for creating a sales contract in the SAP Sales Cloud. Here, in the training environment, I'm logged in as the administrator to show the functionalities to create a sales contract. I'll click on the Sales Work Center and open an opportunity. I can either open an opportunity or create a new one. If you recall, clicking on the plus symbol creates an opportunity. I'll name this opportunity Big Bite Rally. In the account field, I'll add the Pedal House, our favorite customer. I'll update the expected value field. In the close date field, I'll enter a date 6 months from today's date. I'll click on Save and Open. When the opportunity opens, I'll add a facet for contracts. In my efforts, I see contacts. I'll click here and scroll down to search for contracts. Since I don't see contracts in my search, I'll create a facet from the opportunity. As an administrator, I'll adapt the screen by clicking on Start Adaptation. This step starts the adaptation mode. In the adaptation mode, I see the screen outlined in red. To adapt the screen, the pencil icon should also be highlighted in red with a small arrow showing. On the right side of the screen, it shows the list of facets. Next, I'll click the area to adapt, which immediately turns red in color. I'll return to the right side of the screen to scroll down to search for the area to adapt. In my search, I see that the contracts facet is hidden since it doesn't show the eye icon beside it. I'll click the arrow and check the Personalize box and unhide it for the business users. As an administrator, I can also make it invisible for business users to add it in personalization. However, for training purposes, I'll leave this setting as visible to see by any user. Next, I'll end the adaptation mode. I'll return to the opportunity to locate the contracts in the pane that I just added. I'll set the contracts as visible for business users to come in and add it in personalization. Now I can log in as a sales rep, sales manager, or sales director to create the contract. As an administrator, I can create a contract directly within the opportunity. Here, I can either use a template or create the contract manually to maintain. As an example, I can include signature dates and service level agreements. I notice that it copied over most of the main details from the opportunity. I see the customer, the contact, and the administrator that created the contract. When I open the contract, I can see even more details. When I navigate to the Opportunities facet, I can see the details that prompted me to create a sales contract. I can click on the document flow to see the attached documents for the contract. For this contract, I can create additional documents like activities. Here, I'll click on the Activities facet to create an activity. As an example, I can add a new appointment to discuss this contract or create a task to speak to someone internally. I'll create a task for Victoria, the sales rep. I'll add her name in the owner field. Here, I'll add a brief note for Victoria to check the contract validity periods and add any attachments. Now, we have an activity that can be referenced in the document flow as well.